Hello and welcome back to Minecraft on the VintageBeef server. There's still no name for this officially. It is on the latest version and we are at spawn. I figured I'd give a quick little look around here. There has been a lot done. Still got the spawn house. We have a whole bunch of things loading in. There's a Beef's house for a point of reference. One side is water, the other side is water as well. Holy schmoly, I just got on here and I just saw that. That is pretty huge. Someone's been working overtime on getting that. A bunch of people are getting their shops in, more of their houses designed. I mean, spawn has just been filling up. So much going on, you can't really kind of keep up with this. So, let's see. Home of Fritzy. Okay, great. Well, that is definitely a lot of work over there. Our shoreline keeps getting developed more and more over here. Our docks on this side, this is the south side, have been quite filled in over here. So we got our couple boats. Someone changed the color of their boat, which looks really nice. Someone's got the bunch of our shops and such set up over here. Oh, okay, I see. There's a third boat over here now, and that one is pretty big. And we got another addition to the dock. More shops, more stuff going up on top over there. This is such a cute little home. I think this is still my favorite over here. So let's get in the boat. I found a spot that's not that far from spawn. I wanted to be kind of close. I wanted to be on the Riviera, so to speak. So there's just tons of things going on. There's this gathering group that likes to come over here and do all of their fishing. The spawner over here, I think, is gotten a little more efficient. And my gosh, you can still see that from far away. And some people have gotten some bridges built over here. Okay, and there's something really huge over here that I'm not sure what it is. And someone's built up this little island over here and has gotten it quite a bit over here. So just everywhere, just kind of getting so much stuff built. And so I decided I wanted to not necessarily do a dock, but I wanted to do something on the coastline. So over here, I got some of my setup stuff just so I can get a little more trees, but I decided to start on this over here, and I had a hard time figuring out what kind of layout and such that I wanted to do. And so this is just going to be kind of like more like a boardwalk than a docks. There's still people that are kind of further down on the coast and stuff. I found out that I have a new neighbor that's gonna get up here on the crest of the hill. I'm not planning on going all the way up the hill anyhow. I wanted to have a little bit of the hillside, and I got a neighbor back here, and way back in the distance there, someone put up a nice little luxury hot spring spa over there. So from up here, still got a little bit of light, but it's much better now. So I wanted to have a bit of a walkway. I think something creepered over here. I had a little bit more done up. I'm gonna have to hollow that bit out. But basically a walkway around. I haven't decided the little buildings and stuff that I'm gonna have around here yet, but I was thinking of this becoming a pretty large tower, kind of a square base, and then kind of being a more circular when it gets higher up. I'm not sure how tall I'll get it to be. And then I'm gonna have probably a few little buildings over here. I wanted this to be a little walkway to come in and dock if you want to. I was going to have an entrance on this side and an entrance on that side, and then some other kind of extra small buildings around here And I was thinking of maybe just doing a few multiple buildings on the hillside, like instead of just one house. I'm not sure, I might make it one house yet. Haven't decided yet. Maybe like a little shed for wood stuff, a different shed for different building materials. Would like to at some point have kind of a little mini garden and maybe get some river or a little waterfall falling down, maybe even right down here, who knows. So I've just been collecting some of the stone and trying to figure out a design that I want to have worked for this. And we got a nice little tower back here in the background, but it is really close to spawn. Hoping that it won't be too much lag. Someone else got something more up there I'll have to investigate. Got tons of bushes around here. I don't know if I'll keep them all because I gotta have to landscape it a little bit, because if any buildings I do is gonna have to go inside a little bit, probably into the hillside. So we'll see on what we can get done. So I have only been able to do a little bit so far. The server the other day is making this project be a little bit longer than I'm trying to get it to be, just because it is kind of resetted itself a few times. So one of the little bits that I've managed to get to was get a little bit of a path cleared out so that in case someone actually wants to connect these things up, there is the shop over here, our spawn, and I added onto the tower and added this little section over here. I wanted to have some bit of dock kind of come out here, jet out, and I have the pattern kind of going along here like the other one. The front is symmetrical. The side is not, so I got to come up with the layout, the pattern that I want to kind of have it go, but still be somewhat similar. Had to kind of mark off some area because people were kind of building in around here. And then I have a full wall, which I need to kind of finish up here, and then also do the same for this side. So this is our little dock kind of thing coming up here. I thought about the door over here, but I just didn't think it would work. So I think this is just kind of the first section. I think I haven't decided if I want to make this like really big, like have it be like 2 of these and then kind of do cylindrical and then up. I might just do that just for, I don't know, for height. There's a lot of tall stuff. Likewise, there's a lot of stuff that's in over here, and of course you can't really see it. I was able to see it before. Fritz's thing was kind of off here in the distance, but with a little bit of lag, sometimes the server doesn't load everything in. So I also have just kind of I have a floor down, but I don't know, this oak wood, I'm not crazy about it, so I have a little bit down here, and then I had to fill in with dirt, so I'm going to actually have this be a little bit of a basement. This inside is going to be here a little bit tighter, just because it's got the inset stuff, and we'll figure that out here soon enough. Okay, so one of my little neighbor over here had decided to do a little bit on the pathway here, incorporate the path blocks in there. I'm gonna try to get a couple more of these grass blocks made into pathways. That way it just kind of flows a little bit more. So I finished off the patterns on the side and put on a second tier. I think this might be as tall as it'll go in the square form of it. I did the sides of it just like the sides of the dock, and you know, the odd sides have a slightly different pattern to them, but decided on this side being kind of the standard ish pattern to it. As you can see, neighbors have kind of sprung up a little closer than wanted, because at first there was one over here, and then there was one way over here, and then the spa popped up, and then this is something kind of new, and I have no idea how big this is going to be. Fortunately, I mean, I was planning it being too tall for the square base, and then probably too tall for a cylindrical type of piece there. And then I guess because I'm going to be squished in here, I might not be able to do what I wanted to do along this hillside. Maybe here I might be able to fit something in, just because there's a little bit more space in this corner. Otherwise, I might have to stick some of my buildings also down here. And someone else had also put in a path along here, so I think that I will try to do up this pathway a little bit like on the other side. I didn't want to do my path just pathing blocks, but yeah, we'll figure something out around here. Also inside, I have the spiral staircase kind of started. So I have a little bit going down below, and I haven't quite decided on how I'm going to finish off the inside here. I mean, obviously it's going to be one square in. Some of this is going to get filled in or whatnot down here. But since this will kind of end here-ish, I have to figure out, I'll probably do a ladder that'll go up to the next part. I have to finish this off just a tiny bit up here, like I had stuck some torches, so I'll probably stick some torches up here along the side, and then I got to put some fence posts. But some of the nights are becoming actually staying nights, so we're going to actually want to have it lit up a little bit. It looks like there's a couple new builds over here. Someone's got a chicken now on top of the egg in one of the shops. That's a bunch of guys doing one shop together. And the mob spawner looks to be getting a little more finalized there. So I'm going to leave it off at this and try to get the next stage of the tower done. Hopefully that won't take too long. The server lag's been doing much better, and we'll get the rest finished up. Thanks for watching. See you next time.